use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I get bro? Ooh, then I did the hit that. Okay. Yeah. When I hit that. Cause I ain't like nothing. Yeah. When I hit that. Okay. Yeah. When I hit that. Ay, yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Ooh, only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Ooh, only winning is exception on my crew.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Well, it's time to turn the page to a new era in Indianapolis as the Colts are led out for the first time by their new quarterback, the veteran Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers exchanging one shade of blue for another. How about 16 seasons with the Chargers? Totally identified with that franchise. Now we get to find out just how much life is left in that 38-year-old arm. And with the Colts, I think they have a great chance to establish a running game and throw the ball downfield.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Rivers. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
To trade, Burton.
Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. This one into the hands of Burton. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And Charles, we take a peek there at the recent draft class, and it's definitely a year where they had a chance to greatly improve this team.
And you've got to take advantage when you have this type of an opportunity. 2 first-round picks, you better scout them well and hit on those selections.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
8 yards.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
And that will be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he's able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Nice play right there. To play him here in the first half. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, I think you have to make sure handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it. I think you have to make sure his progressions. After about the third one, he decided to pull it down and run it for us. And he slides down and he tries to hit for good measure.
But they'll stop him behind the line. 2nd and 13. Escaping the 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Dropped by Carr. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Thoughts in his head going forward, since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers.
Phillip Rivers sacked.
That's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
At the 34-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. The 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
We're scoreless after 1. A 1st down throw here for Rivers. He's got Burton here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Rivers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Indianapolis.
From the gun, Rivers throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
To throw again, Rivers caught left side by Hilton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his...
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. But they're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
39-yard line.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Taylor, the ball
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Operating from the gun, Rivers, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And his throw's going to be incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Blankenship's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So
maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Over the middle here, it's Hilton. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rivers, and that one will fall in. Complete.
Intended for Harris Campbell.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, Rivers again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Rivers on first down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And some room to work. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being...
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run with Taylor, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yards he wanted on that carry, but I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain. 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Taken down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From the 41, Rivers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, passing game. And I believe it's eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Losing yardage.
On 3rd down, Rivers from the 41. Rivers. Pressure, and he will go down, and that's complete. Sack back, and lose yardage up. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here. It's great to get one.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I say keep feeding the horse, passing game. Did he expect to keep reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game? Losing yardage.
And this punt sails over the sideline. On 3rd down, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their extra check. This is sort of what we said. A 2nd and 7. They struggled to get a touchdown. It's a 2nd and 7. That's still continuing. It's great to get one. This is the running game. Guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
following the interception here. Rivers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Taylor. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Rivers. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. A field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And now look at him go. The 40. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Julian Blackman brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. On the move to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
From the 17, here's second and 4. From the gun, Rivers. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Rivers pass thrown away, and
the Colts on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is third and 4.
yards to go.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now Rivers on fourth down. And he's got his man Hilton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. And we've got an injury, and that's to the wide receiver, T.Y. Hilton, who is yet to get up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
fumble on the play.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over, but that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. First down, Rivers. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 64 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
Conversion.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Room here to run. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught from the 7-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Second and goal from the 1. Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. I think all teams probably like nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
More than moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
A Throw left side to start the drive is complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That's into the hands of Pascal. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal. He's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game,
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. It's going to be a great season.
oh man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Jacksonville, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they obviously fall to 0-1.